Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Golf equipment used by a golfer to hit a golf ball. A team of professional baseball players who play and travel together. Each club played 6 home games with teams in its own division. A spot that is open late at night and that provides entertainment, as singers or dancers, as well as dancing and food and drink. The gossip columnist got his information by visiting nightclubs every night. Strike with a club or a bludgeon. A formal association of people with similar interests. He joined a golf club. A building that is occupied by a social club. The clubhouse needed a new roof. A playing card in the minor suit that has 1 or more black trefoils on it. He led a small club. Gather and spend time together. They always club together. Gather into a club like mass. Club hair. Stout stick that is larger at one end. He carried a club in self-defense. Unite with a common purpose. The 2 men clubbed together. Golf equipment used by a golfer to hit a golf ball. Golf equipment used by a golfer to hit a golf ball. A club of people to play golf. Golf equipment used by a golfer to hit a golf ball. A team of professional baseball players who play and travel together. A team of professional baseball players who play and travel together. The cardinal number that is the sum of 8 and 1. 1 of 4 playing cards in a deck with 9 pips on the face. Denoting a quantity consisting of 1 more than 8 and 1 less than 10. A team of professional baseball players who play and travel together. A series of acts at a nightclub. A spot that is open late at night and that provides entertainment, as singers or dancers, as well as dancing and food and drink. Don't expect a good meal at a cabaret. A spot that is open late at night and that provides entertainment, as singers or dancers, as well as dancing and food and drink. A spot that is open late at night and that provides entertainment, as singers or dancers, as well as dancing and food and drink. The gossip columnist got his information by visiting nightclubs every night. A spot that is open late at night and that provides entertainment, as singers or dancers, as well as dancing and food and drink. Strike with a club or a bludgeon. A club used as a weapon. Overcome or coerce as if by using a heavy club. The teacher bludgeoned the students into learning the math formulas. Decorate with, or as if with, gold leaf or liquid gold. A formal association of people with similar interests. A formal association of people with similar interests. Provide housing for. A small, rustic, house used as a temporary shelter. Put, fix, force, or implant. Lodge a bullet in the table. Any of various Native American dwellings. File a formal charge against. A hotel providing overnight lodging for travelers. A formal association of people with similar interests. English physicist who studied electromagnetic radiation and was a pioneer of radiotelegraphy, 1851 to 1940. Be a lodger. Stay temporarily. Small house at the entrance to the grounds of a country mansion, usually occupied by a gatekeeper or gardener. usually plural, the status or rank or office of a Christian clergyman in an ecclesiastical hierarchy. Assign a rank or rating to. A commercial document used to request someone to supply something in return for payment and providing specifications and quantities. IBM received an order for 100 computers. A group of person living under a religious rule. The Order of Saint Benedict. Give instructions to or direct somebody to do something with authority. She ordered him to do the shopping. Appoint to a clerical posts. Issue commands or orders for. A degree in a continuum of size or quantity. It was on the order of a mile. A condition of regular or proper arrangement. He put his desk in order. A body of rules followed by an assembly. A legally binding command or decision entered on the court record, as if issued by a court or judge. A friend in New Mexico said that the order caused no trouble out there. Arrange thoughts, ideas, temporal events. The act of putting things in a sequential arrangement. There were mistakes in the ordering of items on the list. A formal association of people with similar interests. Men from the fraternal order will staff the soup kitchen today. Logical or comprehensible arrangement of separate elements. We shall consider these questions in the inverse order of their presentation. Bring into conformity with rules or principles or usage. Impose regulations. Architecture. One of original three styles of Greek architecture distinguished by the type of column and entablature used or a style developed from the original three by the Romans. A request for something to be made, supplied, or served. I gave the waiter my order. Biology. Taxonomic group containing one or more families. Bring order to or into. Established customary state, especially of society. Order ruled in the streets. Make a request for something. Order a work stoppage. Often plural, a command given by a superior, e.g., a military or law enforcement officer, that must be obeyed. The British ships dropped anchor and waited for orders from London. Place in a certain order. Order the photos chronologically. A formal association of people with similar interests. The state of being with someone. He enjoyed the society of his friends. A formal association of people with similar interests. They formed a small lunch society. The fashionable elite. An extended social group having a distinctive cultural and economic organization. A building that is occupied by a social club. The clubhouse needed a new roof. Sports equipment used in playing golf. A team that plays baseball. A job in an organization. An act that brings discredit to the person who does it. A small contrasting part of something. A bald spot. A lamp that produces a strong beam of light to illuminate a restricted area, used to focus attention of a stage performer. A point located with respect to surface features of some region. A bright spot on a planet. A mark on a die or on a playing card, shape depending on the suit. An outstanding characteristic. A small piece or quantity of something. A spot of tea. A slight attack of illness. Detect with the senses. A blemish made by dirt. Make a spot or mark onto. The wine spotted the tablecloth. Catch sight of. Mar or impair with a flaw. A business establishment for entertainment. Night spot. A playing card with a specified number of pips on it to indicate its value. An 8 spot. A section of an entertainment that is assigned to a specific performer or performance. They changed his spot on the program. A short section or illustration, as between radio or TV programs or in a magazine, that is often used for advertising. Become spotted. This dress spots quickly. Mark with a spot or spots so as to allow easy recognition. Spot the areas that one should clearly identify. Drive something violently into a location. He hit his fist on the table. Kill intentionally and with premeditation. Gain points in a game. He hit a home run. A conspicuous success. That song was his first hit and marked the beginning of his career. Hit with a missile from a weapon. Physics. A brief event in which two or more bodies come together. Make a strategic, offensive, assault against an enemy, opponent, or a target. Affect or afflict suddenly, usually adversely. We were hit by really bad weather. Reach a point in time, or a certain state or level. The thermometer hit 100 degrees. Encounter by chance. Cause to experience suddenly. An interesting idea hit her. The act of contacting one thing with another. Repeated hitting raised a large bruise. Produce by manipulating keys or strings of musical instruments. Reach a destination, either real or abstract. We hit Detroit by noon. Hit against. Come into sudden contact with. The car hit a tree. A connection made via the internet to another website. WordNet gets many hits from users worldwide. A dose of a narcotic drug. A murder carried out by an underworld syndicate. It has all the earmarks of a mafia hit. Baseball. A successful stroke in an athletic contest, especially in baseball. He came all the way around on Williams's hit. Cause to move by striking. Hit a ball. Deal a blow to, either with the hand or with an instrument. He hit her hard in the face. Hit the intended target or goal. Pay unsolicited and usually unwanted sexual attention to. He tries to hit on women in bars. A social or business relationship. Many close associations with England. The process of bringing ideas or events together in memory or imagination. Conditioning is a form of learning by association. A formal organization of people or groups of people. A relation resulting from interaction or dependence. Flints were found in association with the prehistoric remains of the bear. Chemistry. Any process of combination, especially in solution, that depends on relatively weak chemical bonding. Ecology. A group of organisms, plants and animals, that live together in a certain geographical region and constitute a community with a few dominant species. The act of consorting with or joining with others. You cannot be convicted of criminal guilt by association. The state of being connected together as in memory or imagination. His association of his father with being beaten was too strong to break. The commercial activity involved in repairing old structures or constructing new ones. Workers in the building trades. The act of constructing something. His hobby was the building of boats. A structure that has a roof and walls and stands more or less permanently in one place. There was a 3-story building on the corner. The occupants of a building. The entire building complained about the noise. A structure that has a roof and walls and stands more or less permanently in one place. It was an imposing edifice. One of a pack of cards that are used to play card games. Collect in one place. Collect in one place. We assembled in the church basement. Get people together. Assemble your colleagues. Create by putting components or members together. Collect in one place. The act of gathering something. Collect in one place. Let's gather in the dining room. Assemble or get together. Gather some stones. Increase or develop. The car gathers speed. Get people together. Gather the close family members. Sewing consisting of small folds or puckers made by pulling tight a thread in a line of stitching. Draw together into folds or puckers. Collect or gather. Conclude from evidence. I gather you have not done your homework. Draw and bring closer. She gathered her shawl around her shoulders. Look for food in nature. Our ancestors gathered nuts in the fall.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.